my buddy. You know her, you love her. Fran Drescher.
Congratulations on your success.
Thank you, and to
You're
you.
in beautiful Chicago.
Isn't it nice here?
What an incredible city this is.
And I never knew. Did you know?
I knew.
You knew.
I know it's a fabulous city. It has everything.
Yes.
The architecture, the integration with the old, the new. It's got great restaurants, culture, which you know is very important to me.
The fountain. Did you see that fountain?
The
people are so nice.
The Millennium Park.
Unbelievable.
It's an incredible city.
I took a Segway tour on that.
And I have to tell you, this is my last stop on a 5-week journey that included New York City, Paris, and London. And let me tell you, folks, this town holds its own.
Wow! For your book? Was it a 5-week for the book, or were you doing the Cancer Schmancer?
Well, it was Cancer Schmancer. We were selling my new series, International.
Fantastic.
Happily Divorced.
Have you seen it? It's fantastic. And we both sort of came back to TV at the same time.
Crazy. We're finally back to doing what we do.
Exactly right. Girl. Exactly. And it's so funny that when you did, Fran and I, my first movie I ever did was with Fran. It was Car 54, Where Are You? No one saw it. We know. I don't even think they ever released it, did they?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But we did it, and I had never been on a movie set. And I knew Fran from Cadillac Man. I remember when I saw that movie, it was Final Cut. I'm like, who is that funny, beautiful girl? It's not fair that she's beautiful and funny.
And I knew you from that competition show.
Star Search.
Star Search,
That's right.
Yeah.
When I had the David Cassidy haircut. Do you remember that? Not good.
I was voting for you.
You were?
I was pushing for you.
Back then, people don't remember, but it was like American Idol is now. It was so
Except
popular.
there wasn't the audience participation.
Right, exactly.
But it was
judges. You had to stand up there, and when you did stand-up, they had stand-up and dancing and acting and singing. You had 2 minutes, and the clock would tick down. And then when you were done, they gave you 1 to 4 stars. And if you won, you came back. And I kept coming back, and I won like $22,000. I thought I was,
great.
Oh, it was so fun.
And you know, you talk about coming from Long Island and all of this, and you know, it's just wonderful.
And you were from Queens.
Yeah, exactly. We're cut from the same cloth.
We totally are. So we did this movie, I didn't know anything, and they're throwing me in a dumpster the first day that you were on the set. And I hear this voice, how's it, Angel? What are you doing? And I said, they told me I had to be thrown in there. She started screaming at everyone, you get her a step woman, you give her the turnaround time, this will not come here, Angel, come here. That was it, right?
Yes, and you were going to the museum, we were in Toronto.
Yes.
And you already had gone to some of the museums, and I'm thinking, you know, you don't get the impression when you're watching her doing stand-up on Star Search that, you know, you enjoy culture too.
Exactly.
We immediately forged a friendship that has lasted all these years.
Yes.
I'm very
over 20
happy
years.
to say.
And honestly, it's like you're my
we still
sister.
call each other Angel.
It's true. I know it's her when you hear Angel. Who else is gonna say?
Now listen, you showed a picture of when we were doing the nanny together.
Yes.
And so I have to say, now that we're back in business again, I was thinking maybe when the show launches for the 2nd season in March, I'll come back, I'll do your show, but then we'll shoot a scene where maybe it'll be, because you know the premise of Happily Divorced is after 18 years, my husband wakes me up in the middle of the night and says, honey, I think I'm gay.
Yeah.
And we get the divorce, but we can't sell the house because of the economy, and we can't afford to live separately until we do sell the house. So we're kind of like stuck living together and trying to be happily divorced. So anyway, maybe we can trump something up where...
Hold it. Did you have to say Trump? Okay, go ahead. Keep going. We could make something up. Yeah.
Where you're like doing a show when the spouse comes out.
Right.
And then we'll shoot a scene just like we did for the nanny.
I'm in.
Happily Divorced.
I'm in, honey. You don't have to ask me twice. I'll do whatever.
Then I'll be on your show, and you'll be on TV Land on my show.
Right, and the show's a big hit on TV Land. It's a big hit across the board. You got renewed.
For a
baby. Isn't that good?
Oh, it's so exciting.
And
I'm so grateful. You know, in this day and age, and this economy and everything, to to be working, making people laugh,
Right.
doing something I love to do. It's great. And everything that, you know, I do, it helps inform, you know, my purpose.
Right.
The Cancer Schmancer
Yes.
organization.
We're going to talk about that after we come back from the break. But it's based on your life because Fran was married to Peter for a long time. Inspired. And then Peter, who is writing on the show with you.
Yes, he's executive producer.
Peter and Fran created and produced The Nanny, and they did that for all those years successfully. Then they got divorced, very difficult time. Peter, you know, figured out he was gay, and they didn't speak. Franny got sick.
Yeah.
Found out she had cancer. Peter was there. And they were back, and they're the closest of friends, and now they're producing and writing this show about their real life. And it's really very beautiful how you love.
Funny, and the global message of the show is love is love. It's not conditional.
Right.
You know, just everybody has to live from their authentic self.
And the fact that you live this truth makes it even better to watch you do it, because you know it's real. We're going to take a break.